Hello everybody, welcome back to Talos Principle 2. Thank you very much to those of you who let me know. I got some private messages to let me know about the video quality in the last episode. I'm so sorry. I definitely did adjust some of my settings prior to playing, but it looks like I needed to make a couple more adjustments. So I've gone in and done that. Hopefully this week's video is a little bit better. And I've also adjusted some of the things to help with the motion sickness stuff. It isn't nearly as bad as it was with the first game, but it's still something that's a little bit there if I'm moving too quickly. So I have adjusted that, and hopefully, oh yeah, we were at, this is the museum. Hopefully that'll be better. I was gonna say, these guys are deep in conversation. They don't want to talk to me. Expedition is up there. I wanted to look around the city a little bit more. Curiosity is what makes us human. I would agree with that. It's nice to see a poster that's a little bit different. Are these like garden paths? I think they are walking paths. Very nice. Okay. I'm exploring now. I'm not supposed to go in the water. You know, I changed some of the settings for reflections and detail and stuff, and I'm really loving how gross that seaweed looks. Like the algae on the rocks. They've done such a good job, honestly. Okay. What is this? Archaeological gardens. Oh, those look like poppies. Oh. Yeah, these are familiar structures. That's fun. Jigsaw puzzle. Ancient humans derived meaning and enjoyment from problem-solving activities. While the item on display was created for small children, ancient humans of all ages voluntarily engaged in such activities. That is adorable. That is adorable. Yikes. Ancient human projectile weapon used in hunting, warfare, law enforcement, crime, and personal protection. On average, ancient humans killed hundreds of times the population of New Jerusalem per year. We don't have a great legacy, do we? Well, that's a toothbrush. Mastication apparatus required frequent maintenance. Some scholars maintain that its actual use was ritualistic and intended to mark the sunrise and sunset. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but there's a short story that I read in high school about someone speculating on these toothbrushing religions. I can't remember if it was like a futuristic. Oh, we can't see the title on that book. Looks like a missed book for a second. Complete works of Stratton of Stagira. How cute. A dinglehopper, of course. Simple utensil. They're not going to say what it's called. They're not going to say that it's called a fork. They're just going to say it's with a knife and a spoon. Yeah, in that short story, there was a whole religion around teeth that was suspected to have been in place. Very cute. I do like what they've done.
Dude, it's you! You're 1K! So nice to meet you, dude. I saw you in the completion day stream. Hey, you checked out all this ancient stuff?
I'm both delighted that there's somebody named Purple and really sad that he's a surfer dude. I'm just passing through.
You should really stay and take a look.
I would like to know. Your diction is unusual.
Yeah, dude. I thought this voice pack would give me a bit of confidence, help me stand out, you know? But I'm not sure it's working.
Aw, that's not how you get confident. Tell me about the artifact.
They're pretty neat, huh? My favorite is that thing called a toilet. Our ancestors had to use it like 3 times a day to do a memory dump. And if they didn't, they freaking exploded! Imagine having to deal with that sort of anxiety all the time. Bummer, huh?
Memory dump.
I'm almost as new as you are. I'm 998, so I've only been around for a year or so. I'm still trying to get the hang of this. Pretty cool though, right? I mean, existence is totally gnarly. Not sure I used that right. I'm sure the founder knew what she was doing. I mean, our ancestors did sort of mess up, right? So we should probably take it easy with the expanding and stuff. Plus, did you see that trippy sky projection thing? That was some freaky stuff, man. Just seems safer to stay in the city.
Yeah, the anxiety's leaking through.
For sure, dude. I mean, when I woke up, I just had a chat with Neith, and that was overwhelming enough.
Aww.
You got the welcoming committee, and then the giant talking man in the sky.
Oh dear. Should we go down conspiracy theory lane with this guy?
Honestly, based on everything I know of ancient human culture, I think he's a ghost. Oh. I was hoping you'd say I'm wrong. Ghosts are creepy, dude. Right. Before you go, dude, maybe you can help me? I'm not sure I should keep this voice back. What do you think? You're 1K. You're special.
Oh.
I'm happy to go with whatever you recommend.
I don't want to make people's life decisions.
You're right, dude. You're absolutely right. I'm gonna do exactly what you told me to.
Oh. Okay. Those are old coins. Those are Roman coins. We can't. Oh, that's a glass floor. I'm silly. I do like our little museum. It's very cute. Oh. But I'm not supposed to go in the water. Hi.
Founder bless you, friend.
Oh dear.
The name I currently go by is Belmarsh. As to who I am, that changes and shifts, don't you find? Every person is an ongoing story, full of twists and turns and surprises.
Okay.
I'm meditating, letting go of narratives like time and space, and simply allowing the illusion that is my ego to merge with everything that surrounds it. It's not unity, but the absence of division. There was never a self or an other in the first place. Yes, I did, but I'm not particularly perturbed by it. Events occur, my friend, that's all. At the end of the day, we are all one. You are the founder, and so am I, and Prometheus is just another story we're telling ourselves.
Oh dear. Love that this guy is so chill. Different kind of chill than Purple is. Not entirely sure how practical his stance is. I passed this guy on the way here. He's just making his loops. Okay, I shouldn't run all the places. Pain, the ancient humor equivalent of error codes 704, 705, and 921 to 932. Amusing. Love it. Oh, there's the famous toilet. Huh.
Hello.
Dossicles. And there's a cat. This is the first cat we've seen. It's just not reacting to me.
Oh, it's you. Number 1000. Today is completion day, isn't it? Sorry, I turned off all the streams. Founder bless you, I guess. Not really, no. But I don't want to burden you with my problems on your special day.
Dude, relax.
You're as new to this world as it gets, 1K. What do you think might give you a sense of meaning? A sense that life is actually worth living?
Combination of things.
That's probably correct. But I've tried a lot of different approaches, and there's always been something missing. Love, 1K. It's our only point of access to the divine. Our only way of transcending ourselves without losing what makes us unique. I'm absolutely certain. But But the right person for me hasn't been born yet. None of the people in this city are who I'm looking for, and
Oh,
if we really stop making new citizens, I'll be alone forever.
poor guy. Hmm. I mean, this is true. I don't think there's one specific person that's the only one we can love. But this is more true. It's not something you just stumble across. I mean, you can stumble across it. But it's more active, intentional. It's something that you build with another person.
I think that's just misplaced ego. Yeah, love takes work, but it's not something you just will into existence. We can't control everything in life, 1K. Try to keep that in mind.
Okay. Not interested in my opinion. That's fine. I am a fan of the cat. I will pet the cat again. Not sure why there's a random cat here and why it is the only cat. If it's actually the only cat, then I guess I've won the game. I have pet the cat and the cat likes me. Okay, well, how about we head back up? You just gonna stand here for a sec? Okay. So, going on the expedition.
Happy completion day, 1K.
Thank you. Hang on. Empanada. I was right. That's funny. The name choices are really interesting to me. I didn't even see the bird. I don't think I saw this before. Oh. Milton's Rest. What's the rescue cat situation here? Because these are clearly real cats. This is really cute. Is it a cat or a tank? Oh my goodness, look at that stubborn glare. Aw. This is, yeah. Oh, there's another cat. Okay. The originator of the pigeon slaying industry. This is really sweet. I wish for a cat of my own in this game. Okay.
Hello, 1K. Nice to meet you. What brings you to Milton's Rest?
I seem to inherently like cats.
It's funny how common that trait is. At first, I thought it might have been an error in the simulation, but it looks like it was the same for our ancestors. Can you believe that there used to be hundreds of millions of cats on the planet? And people used to make videos of them and share them with the rest of humanity? Must have been incredible. I wonder if they appreciated how good they had it. Well, this is the spot where the founder buried her first cat, Milton. She found Milton just after she woke up, and he lived with her and the first companions for almost 20 years. They say she was heartbroken when he died and swore that one day she would find the means to extend the lifespans of biological organisms.
Oh.
Probably, but we haven't really tried. It's not really considered part of the goal, you know. So, unfortunately, our cats still die pretty quickly. You fall in love with them, they become a part of your life, and then they're gone. That's why we built this place, to remember them.
I don't know if I can comment on this because we are humans with an extended life.
Of course.
Tell me about cats.
They're incredibly odd creatures. I've had many, and no two are alike. They have strange habits, they do unexpected things, they have zero respect for anyone. They're the weirdos of the animal kingdom, basically. And despite that, or maybe because of it, they end up running your life. I once didn't use my recharging station for almost 15 years because one of my cats liked to sleep in it.
Favorite cat fact.
I think the most amazing fact about cats is that they self-domesticated, which is another way of saying that they're not properly domesticated at all. They just showed up one day and decided to start living with our ancestors. Then, after our ancestors died, they went back to living in the wild, and when we showed up, they moved right back into our homes. Dogs, meanwhile, turned back into wolves. They needed to change to survive. Cats just are.
Cute.
I do. Her name is Patricia. She's very beautiful and very specific in her preferences. She loves sunshine and sitting on people's heads. And she has a psychotic hatred of flies. I don't mean that she tries to catch them like a normal cat. I mean she is furious at the mere fact of their existence.
Very cute. Okay, I'm sure there are many more things. Oh. I'm sure there are many more things.
Hey, 1K.
I want to catch the kitty. Can I? Why is it screaming at me every time? Okay. Let's go back in.
Hi.
Hi. The really cheerful small town vibe is getting to me because it's not. This is a town of 1,000, not a village of 200. I don't know if that's quite accurate. If people would actually be that friendly. I mean, maybe they would. Maybe they would. I never did find out if I have a house somewhere. That was one of the things I wanted to do. That's okay. That almost looks like some kind of a game. Still closed. Okay.
What can I do for you, 1K? It was a time of great uncertainty. The Founder had left us, and our society was at a crossroads. History teaches us that during such times, terrible passions may seize the people. Madness, anger, revolution, civil war. Our fragile city could not afford such things. That is why the Founder gave us the goal. A path to equilibrium, not only for the planet, but for ourselves. I merely picked up where she left off.
Makes sense that he'd be a bit of an historian.
I believe we can exist quietly, happily, without imposing ourselves on this world, finding meaning within ourselves and in the natural miracles that surround us. He is one of the first companions, and as such has done more for our city than you or I ever will. I simply wish he could be more reasonable. It's always a pleasure to speak to a citizen.
Dear me. Yeah, I don't. So, he's irritating. Was there anything?
Welcome back, 1K.
Okay.
I'm the mayor's chief aide.
Okay. That was the only dialogue bit I hadn't exhausted. Oh, we're going in a... It's a hover helicopter. I'm not allowed to read this, apparently. Okay. I will stop exploring. Let's actually start. Yeah, I've done a good half hour of exploring. Okay.
So, what's the verdict? Are we going?
Yep.
I guess Byron was pretty convincing, hmm? Well, we'll see. I just wonder how much of the city is gonna fall apart while I'm gone.
Oh dear.
Actually, we haven't been formally introduced. I'm Melville, New Jerusalem's only decent engineer.
Only decent.
Saved you from the elevator.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Pleasure. Now let's get this show on the road. You ready to go?
Yep. I think this will be fun, actually.
Here we go. Hold on to your hats.
We really need to update those language libraries.
Thank you for coming along, everyone. We have a chance to make a real difference here. It's not just about what we find on that island. It's about who we want to be, as a people, as a civilization. To remind ourselves that we used to be wanderers, explorers. We used to yearn for distant shores and dream of building new cities. Let's see if we can rekindle that flame a little.
All right, this is going to be a long journey, so I would like to ask you to switch to sleep mode to conserve power until we arrive at the island.
Nighty-night.
Oh. I was looking out the window.
You have chosen a dangerous path. A path that will demand sacrifice. But that, my child, is how the future is built.
I forgot we would have dreams of
Wakey,
elephants.
wakey, robot people. Say goodbye to Elohim and say hello to the mysterious island.
Status report, please.
We hit some headwinds over the ocean, so fuel consumption turned out a bit higher than expected, but we should be okay. We're approaching the center of the island now. This should be the location of the largest of the artificial structures we detected.
How large are we talking? Do we have precise measurements?
Should be coming into view just about... Whoa. It's big.
You can say that again.
That is a bloody megastructure. If I had a spine, it'd be shivering.
Ha! I knew this would be exciting. Yakut, find us a place to set down.
On it.
It really is incredible.
Remember
but-
to turn on streaming, everyone?
My
Have
first
I ever
thought.
mentioned that I hate flying? If our creators had intended us to fly, they'd have given us jetpacks.
And touchdown.
It's very Stargate. It's so
All right,
Stargate.
everybody. I'm sure you're all just as excited as I am, but let's at least have some semblance of order. Yakut, I want a map of the island and a molecular analysis of, well, everything. Melville, tell me what the giant pyramid does. The rest of us will start exploring.
Shouldn't the expedition leader stay at the VTOL?
Why do you hate fun, Al?
I don't hate fun. I'm just mildly suspicious of it.
Excellent. Then we can all go.
This underground structure seems to be part of some kind of transport system. No power, though.
I'm not making any promises, but I might be able to fix the transport system. However, I don't like just randomly poking at things. That's how you get electrocuted. So please check the surrounding structures to see if you can find anything that might help me make sense of this stuff. Schematics, blueprints, a manual would be great.
Find schematics. Well, I found a cliff. Oh, I like this music. So, would I see some of the other party members wandering if I went the same way they did? Like if I followed some of them?
Hey, 1K, check out these coordinates.
Apparently so, because I have found Melville. I am absolutely ignoring the ping on my compass because I am too busy exploring. All of this is very beautiful. I keep hearing sounds like trees falling over. Oh, I thought the rock was like a carved face for a second. Like, genuinely, I'm in awe. This is extremely cool.
That sort of looks like a temple.
Oh, wow. Hey, that's gorgeous. What was the... There. Okay. This is a test. Please ignore. Attaching a picture from an ancient book to get his attention. Cute. Cool. Okay. Okay, that is my network button. Okay, so this is where I need to be exploring, but that's a great screenshot, so I'm gonna snag that while I can. That is a door.
This seems different from the other structures. Older.
Have a look around, 1K.
Older. Interesting. This is very much like just a bunker. Cardboard boxes still intact. We can't turn any of the valves, it looks like. That scared me. I'll come back to you. I'm gonna poke my head down here first. Generator. A large generator. TVP. And this is a door that is not open. Right.
Looks like they were running some sort of experiment here.
I mean, this part of the network is nice. Like, having them in my head. Because I'm not actually exploring this all by myself. Interesting. All right. Noma Project 1. Schematic first. A fragment from Stratton's On the Universe. I grant you then that man is indeed like Talos and cannot escape his material nature despite the claims of metaphysics, as you have many times said. Did we? Is this excerpt in Talos Principle 1? I think it is. We begin with the self because that is what determines our existence as individuals, but the self cannot exist without that which surrounds it. The citizen lives within the city lives within the cosmos. So now we must apply the principle we have discovered to the wider world and ask, if man is like a machine, could it be that the universe is similar in nature? And if so, what follows from that fact? Input, output consistent. Insufficient. Version 0.02 testing failed. Power grid 2 unstable. Is this a second
1K. Let's
project?
see what we've got here. The file format is the same one we use in New Jerusalem, although some parts aren't loading correctly. And it crashed. Hold on. There we go. Okay. You know what? I'll hack together a solution for the transport system.
It makes me wonder if this was a second project. I want to look at more things.
Golden gates. I wonder what's behind those. Has to be something special, right?
You know what would be special? An explanation.
Very founder. Obviously. With the cat. And the owl. So that's got to be Athena. Okay, but I don't want to come back quite yet. A little bit more exploring to do. They made this game so pretty. Like, even the mist.
Am I in sleep mode, or did that thing just materialize out of thin air?
Absolutely
Alpha,
material.
I want an analysis of that particle cloud.
On it. Anyone got a butterfly net?
So, where am I going?
Go ahead and try the capsule, 1K.
I'm connecting the transport system to our interface. Hold on.
Oh. Yeah, sure.
Where is the capsule taking 1K?
To that enclosed area in the eastern lowlands. I put all the information we have on the map screen. Check out your interface.
Thanks. Sorry, my bad.
We'll catch up with you soon, 1K.
Whoa. Huh.
This place is magnificent. Look at that tower. I wonder what it's for.
Yeah, all right. How we doing for time? My goodness. Okay. Well, I've given you 2 episodes of me just getting an introduction to this place. Wow. I think because of time, I'm gonna have to call it here. But thank you so much. Obviously, this is where my discrete puzzles begin. Froggy, hello. Where? Oh, you're in a glitch. You're in a loop. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, obviously this is where my discrete puzzles begin, so I'm going to call it here. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. Please let me know if the video quality is struggling again this time. I think the adjustments I made were enough. Anyway. This has been good. I'll catch you next time.